going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight. I'm your host, BJ Schwinghammer. How you doing? You know what? We have 3 picks of the week. It was one of those slow weeks where it's just hard to drum up what people are doing and where they're going. So I just said, screw it. I'm just picking my songs. So here we go. First one is from Black Tongue Reverend, and this is All of Them Have Fangs.
millions of smiling faces, and all of them have fangs.
All right, that was All of Them Have Fangs off the 2022 album of the same name from Blackton Reverend. And moving on, here's one from Frank Palangi. You know Frank Palangi. He's a singer-songwriter, he's a director, he's an actor, he's an everyman, he's incredible. And this one is Fall from Grace.
The clock is ticking, the wheels are rolling. Gotta get out of my head. The fog is calling, the smoke is numbing. Gotta get out of my head. Look at your face, the cost of this rat race. Legacy is regrettably run out of space. How we endure when nothing is more. The world is stone. We sit on a thrones. I've known you, I've seen you fall from grace. We all have our scars showing lines in the clay. The clock is turning, everything's burning, falling from grace. Gotta go and click restart me. Reboot, reset time. How we endure when nothing means more. I've known you, I've seen you fall from grace. We all have our scars showing lines in the clay. The clock is turning, everything's burning, falling from grace. Break down those walls. Run till you say you made the call. Reset it all. Go! I've known you, I've seen you fall from grace. We all have our scars showing lines in the clay.
All right, that was Fall from Grace. That's a 2023 single from Frank Palangi. And now we are moving on to Gozer. We love Gozer. Gozer's incredible. And this one is Gallows.
gallows. Eyes on your moon, nothing to prove. Chamber loaded, conspire, black dust falling, chasm across everything becomes untied. Worlds are alive, wasting no time. The bells they sound in the deep. Pulsating life, set right to start. You are who the weakest of us. Walking on the gallows, crippled by fear, patrolling near, hanging from the gallows. Eyes on your moon. Did you think that this was all for you? Did you think that I wouldn't see this through? Try to blind me with your hatred and your greed, thinking you'd be the only thing that I'd ever need. Sports. Sports. Sports.
All right, that was Gallows off the 2023 album The Fall Realm from Gozer. And now on to one of my favorite segments, that is catching up with our band show. We like to catch up with them once a week, whenever possible. And guys, what is going on with our band show this week?
Thank you very much, BJ, and welcome in to our band show. Patrick W. Huber here, producer and director for an amazing team of recording artists aimed to film musicians in the Hudson Valley area and beyond. I'm super excited that April Fool's is over. Not sure I can stand another AI-generated joke coming across the feed on my phone. However, hyping great music is no joke. This last month, we've been highlighting some enjoyable tunes from all over New York State. We've been leaning heavily into the Kingston area since our most recent work is from this past year's O Positive Festival. Which, by the way, they're gearing up for the 15th annual festival later this year in early October. If you haven't checked out their website, submissions are open. If you're a band and you're looking for a cool place to perform, this may be it. Kingston is not that far away from the 518. If you remember, our band show filmed 3 solid bands at the amazing Assembly venue in Kingston: Overheard, Big Girl, and Wild Pink. We just finished posting the entire set from Overheard. This includes some of their songs off their debut LP, Intertwined. Released through Drama Day Records, it has been a fantastic project to work on with their mix of folk, psych, and grunge music. That is why this week, I want to spotlight a double feature and present to you Overheard's Quasi Moon and Unravel, recorded live at the 2025 O Positive Festival.
Everything's fine. Keep on hiding your wounds. I can see right through your lies and suffer as you see good. You just so good. You just so good.
gets me out of war. Soft, smooth heart of gold, don't let me unravel. To what's trace each vein on my skin, articulate and warm, tributary from within, memory forlorn. Thank you.
Thank you, we've been overheard. Thank you. Happy O positive.
A great pairing of songs. Make sure to check out all of Overheard's socials for more information about this fantastic grouping. Big girls on the horizon, so keep an eye out for our post featuring this Brooklyn-based indie band with a love for theatrics. The energy of their set may be worth watching the videos for. And finally, a shout out to A Whole Nother, releasing their debut album this weekend. A Kingston-based indie psych band we have booked to record this summer in early June. Check them out on the streaming platforms, and if you're willing to travel to Kingston this weekend, look up their album release show at Keegan Ailes, Saturday, April 4th. Details, of course, would be on the Whole Nother's social accounts. Another amazing week of fantastic music. I hope you'll check out the full videos of this week's spotlighted artist on the YouTube channel and check out some clips from our past guests on the Instagram, both at Our Band Show. Also, for a catalog of our full sessions, check out our website, ourbandshow.com. With another fantastic weekend ahead, that's all the music I have to share with you. And BJ, I just want to send it back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Our Band Show doing some of the best work that you're going to find in the 518 for local 518 creatives. And don't forget, you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, OurBandShow.com, and YouTube. And now moving on to Metroland Now's Hot Singles in your area. It's a list compiled every month by Andy Scullin. And this time we are doing Take Steps. And this one's Everyone That Loves You. That is Everyone That Loves You from Take Steps off their new album, Fighting Chance. And you know what? Metroland. Don't forget Metroland. You can find them, everything they offer on Facebook, Instagram, themetroland.com. And never forget those physical copies. There's a lot of love, blood, sweat, and tears that goes in those pages. So always check them out. It's a veritable cornucopia of information of what's going on in the area. And that is it for me. Thank you so much for letting me blather in your ear one more time. I look forward to talking to you next week. Enjoy your weekend. We all deserve it. And as usual, you stay cool, 518.
I'm calling shotgun. Where's the party tonight? Let's take a ride with Schwinghammer driving. It's the weekend spotlight.
Weekend Spotlight is a production of Unsigned518 and part of the Metroland Now network of podcasts. Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight is produced by Andy Scullin and hosted by BJ Schwinghammer. Look for new episodes every week at themetroland.com and everywhere you stream podcasts.